Before we start, I want to give a quick thank you to HelloFresh, Squarespace, and ZipRecruiter for sponsoring this podcast. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Views. Today we're here with Charli and Dixie and Jason Nash. What a great pairing.
Three names that are synonymous. The three of us.
Three biggest names in entertainment. Before you guys came in here, we were going to do this whole bit because you guys walked in with a security guard. So we were going to do this whole bit where we're going to test to see how good your security was. Jason was going to pull out these nunchucks, and then Joe was going to pull out a gun, and he was going to shoot. He was going to shoot Jason with a paintball gun 3 times, but your team vetoed it, and we didn't want to tell Joe, so he still pulled out the gun. but then we thought it'd be a good idea just to completely get rid of that bit as a whole.
But a minute before we started, I ran over to Joe and I was like, "Did you get the text?" And he's like, "No, I don't have my phone." "Am I still shooting you?" And I was like, "No, don't shoot me."
It was like a text from Natalie, it's a hard no. Do not pull out gun. So, okay, yeah. But you did walk in with one security guard, which is normal. That makes sense. But my question is, who does he protect? There's 2 of you. Does it go by followers? Does it go by, is it engagement, or is it who has the better post that day?
Yeah, whoever posts the most for that week gets security.
So who's getting security right now?
I think Charli. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So Dixie, if someone comes running at you,
I'm fucked.
You're fucked.
Sorry.
Okay, cool. Well, right on. Well, guys, if you're watching this, Dixie's the easy target if you want to kidnap her.
But you're the badass out of the 2 anyway, right? Sort of.
100%.
I mean, compared to me, anyone's a badass, so.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like
I've only cried on live once, so.
I've done it 5 times.
Dixie, we met a while ago. Mm-hmm. Why are you making that face?
No.
Bro, these 2 walked in here so fucking nervous.
Yeah.
And they still kind of are, but you guys walked in here, didn't make a single sound. Not a sound. What? Why?
Okay, so, we group
Wait,
FaceTime.
Dixie, the mic. Put it
You
closer
gotta
to
draw
your
that
mouth.
closer, yeah.
So
Dixie's so you know. We gotta get our boom mic.
So we group FaceTimed last night, and then after our FaceTime, Charli and I FaceTimed, and we were both freaking out. And we both met you before, but we were freaking out.
Wait, what?
You're David Dobrik.
We grew up watching you. I watched you every day before school. I've seen all of your vlogs.
That's the sweetest thing. I just can't wrap my head around it. It was so funny because we have to book celebs for this show, and it's so hard booking people. Wait, what was that face? That you guys aren't...
We're TikTokers.
No, okay, I was gonna say that too because that's something I have a serious problem with. You guys are actual celebs, and I know you don't want to say it, but that's what you guys are. I'll get into that later. Anyway, we gotta book celebs for the show, and we'll be on the phone with their manager and their publicist, and it was so funny because I texted you guys. I was like, "Are you guys around tomorrow?" And you and Charli, you just group FaceTimed us, and Charli's fixing her hair. Dixie's "Are you free tomorrow, Char?" And she's like, "Well, I'm just gonna have to ask Mom, but I think I'm good." It's such a casual approach. But you came over with Addison, Dixie, and you guys Addison told me this, I didn't know this, but when you guys went to the bathroom, you guys were playing it super cool in front of us, but then Addison said when you guys went to the bathroom, you guys had a freak out that you guys were there.
I didn't know how to act. I was absolutely losing my mind.
Are you fucking serious?
I was freaking out.
When we were all hanging out, we went to Sal Ranch or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, that was crazy. Addison was just we never told you this because we were embarrassed, but we went into the bathroom and we just had a little panic attack.
Joe and I did that when we came over to your house for the first time.
When you guys, holy shit.
We went to the bathroom and held hands.
It's David.
What are you guys doing for school right now?
I graduated high school.
Charli?
Do you want the actual answer, the answer that my parents want everyone else to hear?
The one everyone to hear.
Right now I'm working a lot, so it's obviously hard to fit everything in.
Snap right into it. Now give me the bullshit one.
I'm failing every class. but it's not my fault. I didn't know. I thought it was a flexible school where I didn't have to
try.
I'm doing an extreme school curriculum, so it's 6 classes a day, and I just
That's normal.
No. I'm also working a full-time job.
She's working more than anybody her age.
So we're figuring out the new school thing, but I was trying really, really hard, and things just kind of got a little bit ahead of me, as it did with most kids who are doing online school right now. So
I was talking to my brother. He does online school. He's, I don't know, 11. He's 11 years old. I don't know. I said I don't know. And I was like, I was so curious on like how he makes friends. And they just moved to a brand new, like they just moved to California. But like all my siblings are starting a new school, but it's all on Zoom. So I was like, how the hell do you make any friends? And he was like, well, I just met this guy named Rishi. And I've hung out with him twice. And I was like, how did you meet him? And he's like, well, don't tell our mom. But Rishi just emailed a bunch of people. And I just ended up responding to him and was like, I'm down to hang out because I just needed a friend. And I was like, is he in your class? And he's like, no, he goes to a different school. But I told our mom that I met him in Zoom class because I didn't want her to get mad at me. That's crazy. Like, that's how...
Rishi's 35.
Rishi's 35. It's so strange. And as he was telling me this story, I'm like writing in my notes for the podcast. I'm like... tells mom he met him in class, and he's over my shoulder, and he goes, why are you writing this down? I was like, oh, dang it, busted. But I think that's so crazy that the Zoom school makes no sense to me.
I have to do Zoom PE. Oh, actually,
What? How does Zoom PE work?
I don't do it on Zoom. I don't have a teacher, but like I have to do requirements for PE, but like no one's watching.
Yeah, that's what my kids, they don't have.
Zoom PE? What do you mean? You have to do push-ups in front of your
No,
laptop?
they ask you, they go, did you do the push-ups? And then my kids go, yeah, we did it. But they don't. But
my brother, I shouldn't say this because he'll get in trouble, but like, you know, you can cheat on tests, right? But
Yeah.
like the way they do it is if you're cheating on your own computer, they can notice that on Zoom. Like they can see that you're visiting another website or something that you're cheating. So he'll have his iPad in his lap, and he's put a clear.
You can say this.
Yeah, I can. He's 11. What is he gonna get in trouble for? And he put
Cheating.
and
He gets expelled from his new school because of you.
Okay, maybe I'll just bleep out what I just said. But he puts a clear tape over his camera,
Yeah.
so it looks like his camera's blurry. So his teachers have no idea what's going on. And like that's so cool because the teacher can't be like, go buy a better camera, because that'd just be like so insensitive of the teacher, like assuming that he has enough money to buy a new camera. So he just like pretends his camera's busted in order so like the teacher doesn't know what he's doing.
Toby's crafty. He's crazy.
He's so creative, man.
Wow.
He's meeting friends on email. The guy's so ahead of his time. Jay, how do you keep yourself so well fed?
Oh, I stuff my face every night.
I can tell, but I know damn well you're using HelloFresh.
You got me.
HelloFresh offers convenient, contact-free delivery right to your doorstep for easy home cooking with the family. Or you can pretend you have a family and just cook it all for yourself like Jay does. The recipes are easy to follow and quick to make, with steps and pictures to guide you along the way. HelloFresh cuts out stressful meal planning and grocery store trips, so you can enjoy cooking and get dinner on the table in about 30 minutes or less. They offer over 23 recipes featuring a range of flavors, cuisines, and ingredients, so you'll never get bored. And there's something for everyone, including weekly low-calorie, vegetarian, and family-friendly recipes. By skipping the grocery store, you're reducing your food waste by at least 25%. HelloFresh delivers pre-portioned ingredients, so you're not overbuying, which is a burden on the planet and your wallet. You can easily change your delivery days or food preferences and skip a week whenever you need. That's amazing.
Did you say I pretend to have a family?
Yeah, just so you get more food in you.
I have a family.
I know, but I know you don't feed them.
I eat a lot doesn't mean I don't feed them too.
Go to HelloFresh.com/views10 and use code views10 for 10 free meals, including free shipping. That's 10 free meals and free shipping at HelloFresh.com/views10 and use code views10. What is the craziest money you've ever made? I'm not saying amount, but I'm just saying like I'll give you my example. I got a call once, and this kid was having his 16th birthday party, and this guy's like, hey, this family wants you out there. They have $10,000 in cash. Can you just show up? And I was like, fuck yeah. Like, it was in Glendale. I had to drive up like 25 minutes to go to this kid's birthday for 2 hours. Jay, you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Jay was with me, and Jay just came for free because he's nice. And we were there, and we were there for like an hour and a half, and I was like, I was just going to go. I'm going to go now. Thank you for having me. And they were so sweet. And then the dad walks up to me, and he's like, can you just stay for 30 more minutes? I got $4,000 more. I'll just give it to you real quick. And he slid it into my hand, and I was like, fucking great. And I stayed there for another 40 minutes and another hour, and then he kept coming back up until I made like $24,000 that night. That was the craziest paycheck I've ever gotten for something so stupid.
So there's this. Well, the funny thing is this about?
They have so many deals they have to check with each other. American Eagle or Lululemon?
Yeah.
So there was this guy that said, "Hey, we'll pay you X amount of money to do a call with my kids." And I was like, "I can't do that. I'm sorry. Like, if I'm not meeting your kids in person, like, it just feels wrong of me to like take your money, and like I just don't feel comfortable doing that." We actually ended up running into them, and the dad was feeling very excited to just hand us stacks of cash. And half of it was like
Canadian
US dollars
cash.
and half of it was Canadian cash. And it felt so weird because
We went up to their hotel room. This guy was like, "Follow me. Just come up to our hotel room. I have cash." So we went.
And
Of course.
but it was with my mom and my friend's mom, so it wasn't like.
And this is
we
a
were
guy.
safe.
This is a guy that reached out to you before,
Yeah.
so it wasn't like some complete stranger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And we went up and met his kids, and he gave us cash.
How much cash?
A lot.
Yeah.
Well, you stuck to your principles,
Okay.
Charlie. You waited.
Yeah, but I felt
to meet him in
a lot
person.
better because I did want to meet them in person.
Yeah.
And I followed her, and she's super cute. She's
What I've realized with like doing this is those people like will be offended if you don't take their money.
when I met them, it wasn't nearly as much as they like had offered me. But I was like,
For
dude,
a
I don't
Zoom.
care. Like if I met your kids, like I would make a video with them. Like I have no problem with that. That's what I do. That's why I'm here. Like I don't know. It just feels so weird.
That when I watch, like, especially when you guys like first started blowing up, the most, and before the pandemic, when you guys were like out and about everywhere, like the most exhausting thing was when people would come up to you, they wouldn't just ask for a picture, they'd ask for a full blown fucking TikTok. And I was like, dude, I'm so happy that I didn't come up on a platform where like I have to do like 30 TikTok dances a day, and you're such fucking good sports about it. I've seen you do the Renegade on maybe 3,000 different accounts. Like it's including mine. I have asked you to do the Renegade. Like it's how do you do that? You're just like, I got to do it.
I mean, that's kind of why I've been able to get where I am. So it's like,
Right.
what are you gonna do? Say no?
It's like they made you tuna factory. You guys are too sweet. The craziest paparazzi video I've ever seen of you guys